Have you ever had someone constantly pop into your mind no matter what you do? Whether you're working, driving, or even trying to sleep, their face just keeps appearing. Why does this happen? Is it fate? Is it love? Or is there something deeper at play? Well, today we're diving into the 4 powerful reasons why someone is always on your mind. And trust me, reason number 3 might just change the way you see your own emotions forever. So stick around. Hey, amazing people, welcome back to the Quotes World, where we bring you deep insights inspired by the wisdom of great minds like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. If you love thought-provoking content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now, let's jump in. Reason 1, emotional impact. They touched your soul. You know that one person who left a mark on your heart. Maybe they made you feel something you never felt before. Maybe they inspired you, challenged you, or even hurt you in a way that reshaped who you are. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a young man named Rohan who met a professor during his college years. This professor believed in him when no one else did. He pushed Rohan to achieve his dreams. Years later, even after graduation, Rohan found himself thinking about this professor whenever he faced challenges in life. Why? Because when someone impacts us on a deep emotional level, our brain stores those memories in a special place. It's not just about remembering them, it's about feeling their presence, even when they're not around. Have you ever had someone like that in your life? Someone who changed the way you see the world? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. Reason 2, unfinished business. The mind hates loose ends. Have you ever had a conversation that ended abruptly? A relationship that never got closure? Or maybe a dream that never came true with someone? Our minds are wired to seek completion when something is left unresolved. Our brain keeps bringing it up, like a song stuck on repeat. Let's say you had a best friend you lost touch with. Maybe there were words left unsaid. Maybe there were feelings left unexplored. And now, years later, their name still pops into your head at random moments. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said, "Your best teacher is your last mistake." And sometimes, the people we think about the most are the ones who represent an unfinished lesson in our lives. So ask yourself, do you need closure? Do you need to let go? Or is there something you still need to learn from this connection? Let me know in the comments. Reason 3, deep emotional connection, the power of energy. Okay, now this one is fascinating. Science tells us that our thoughts have energy. When we form a deep bond with someone, our energy becomes connected, even if we're miles apart. Have you ever thought about someone, and then, boom, they text you out of nowhere, or you randomly run into them after years of no contact? This isn't just coincidence. It's the power of emotional energy. Dr. Kalam believed in the power of thoughts. He once said, "Dream is not what you see in sleep. It is the thing which does not let you sleep." The same goes for people. When someone means something to you, whether it's love, admiration, or even unresolved pain, Your subconscious keeps that connection alive. Here's a challenge for you. Think of someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Send them a message. See what happens. You might be surprised. Reason 4, they represent a part of you. Here's something most people don't realize. Sometimes, the reason you can't stop thinking about someone is because they reflect a part of you. Maybe they embody a dream you've always had. Maybe they have qualities you admire. Or maybe they represent a version of yourself you're still trying to understand. Let me tell you about Priya. She always admired a writer she met in college. She thought about him all the time. Not because she loved him, but because she secretly wanted to be a writer herself. Her thoughts weren't about him. They were about the person she wanted to become. So ask yourself, what does this person represent in your life? What do they remind you of? The answer might be closer to home than you think. The final thought that will stay with you. Now let me ask you, who is that one person on your mind right now? Is it an old friend, a lost love, a mentor, or someone who changed you in ways you never expected? Remember, our thoughts aren't random. They guide us, teach us, and help us understand ourselves better. So don't just wonder why someone is on your mind. Ask yourself what they're trying to teach you. If this video gave you a new perspective, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And before you go, let's talk in the comments. Who is that one person you can't stop thinking about? And what do you think it means? Let's keep the conversation going. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring insights from the quotes world. See you in the next one. Stay curious, stay inspired.